video. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go ahead and get here. I haven't done a stream in a while, so bear with me here. I had to set everything back up. I recently got a laptop, so I'm going to be doing a lot of editing and updating. There's going to be a lot of different stuff going on with the channel, so, you know, be patient. Bear with me here. But yeah, so a lot of you guys have been asking a lot of questions in the comments or, you know, on Facebook or whatever. For those of you who submitted in any question, I try to get to everybody. You know, as the channel grows, it's harder to get back to everybody, but I do try to get to everybody. So if you haven't, if your question wasn't seen, it wasn't because, you know, I am ignoring you. It's just because I haven't seen it. So if you want to resubmit your question or comment or whatever, go ahead and I will do my best to get back to you. Okay, so yesterday I was just kind of messing around on the Green Valley map because I haven't done a whole lot of designing on it. Give me, here, hang on. We're in a really bad spot for the stream, so give me just a second here. Okay, so, like I said, I hate the streaming shit, dude. You have no idea. Like, they're all terrible. They really are. They're all terrible. Like, the connection is just shit. Okay. Now. Let's see. We're almost there. So, like I said, I had the most room on Green Valley. So I decided to kind of go with the flow on this map and just kind of, I had started off doing a peace sign, right? Now it's kind of hard to tell with the angle that it is now, but basically this was, here, I drew it out with water, and I honestly, like, the way that the trees conform is kind of a pain in the butt when you use, I'm going to show you which trees. Hang on. Give me just a second here. So, the small pine forest. Okay, these are probably one of the worst trees to design with when it comes to shapes. You know, like if you're doing pixel art design. So if you guys go to Google and you type in pixel art, like grid art, then you can get certain patterns, like I did the Mario star on my main map. You guys have probably seen it. Or a friend of mine did a turtle. Another person did a panda. You know, there's all different kinds of things you can do. But the problem is that there's not very many colors. Because, you know, you've got yellow, you've got green, bright green, and then you've just got the really dark popcorny style trees, the weeping willows here. But see, the problem is a lot of you guys haven't unlocked regionals yet if you're following the Missy's Building Guide. So you're only going to have these 3 trees up front. Now, the problem is this tree here, as you can see on my screen here, it looks really like blotchy. You know, when you place them down, they don't cover that area 100%. So, like, depending on what type of tree you place there, like if it's a group of 4 or 1, the way that it conforms on the map, it looks like you're missing spots, and you're not. And it's annoying because it makes the design look terrible, right? And so I had to kind of fill these in with other trees. I'm going to take out the small pine trees for the peace sign here, and I'm going to probably replace it with the popcorn trees as the main lines, the circle, and then I'll probably put the pine trees in the middle where the weeping willows are to make it look a little bit better. Hang on. Okay, so then I was like, all right, I'm going to put a circle around it. I was just going to do some really weird, you know, river or whatever. So I started going this way with it where the boats are, and it started to look almost like a key. And I was like, huh. And I was just kind of messing around, and so I decided to go down and do the keys, and then I came up here and did the top part of the key, the notch. Once it brightens up again, you'll be able to get a better look at it. I haven't decided, you know, if I should shorten the the roads here behind the Ferris wheels and maybe put a tree on each side. But the key is supposed to be cut pretty evenly, so it's not supposed to be, all jagged or whatever. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But these small pine forests, they just don't look good here, the way that they kind of blotch out or whatever. Even these would be better because they at least are kind of thick and they actually cover the ground, But a lot of you guys, when you win the... Hang on. When you guys win the contest of mayors, a lot of you guys post your winnings on the Facebook page. I'll get to that later today because I'm going to be doing a progress report video. So if you've been following the Missy's Building Guide and you would like your city to be included in that video, send me your screenshots of your progress on Facebook and I will put those screenshots in that video. Just let me know like how long you've been playing, and what all you've accomplished, like shop slots or, how many times you've won mega roughly, how long it took you to get to max storage, that kind of thing. So let's see here. Let's try. For those of you guys who don't know how, I am going to be doing a video showing how to make the Mario star. It's really easy. If you are a lower level player and you're short on cash, it's going to be more difficult for you because you're going to be using the yellow trees. So just be aware that you're going to have to buy a bunch of those. You can do the outline of the star and fill it in as you go, as you get the cash. You can do it that way or use different trees. But I recommend definitely getting that filled in with yellow. I tried it with green and it looked okay, but it just doesn't look like a Mario star. It just looks like a star, like a puking star or something. Okay, so as you guys can see here, you see what I'm trying to say with the blotchiness? You can't really tell like what the shape is. That doesn't go there. Why did I put that there? Okay. So, the other thing too, whenever you guys do pixel art is, hang on. Whenever you guys do pixel art, remember that when you first do your designs, I always use pawns because they look, you can see exactly where you're at and what shape you're doing. Every time I try to use trees, it's hard to tell like where things go. So usually I outline it with pawns and then I replace it one by one with trees. Because I've tried, like I said, with the other stuff and it's just a total pain in the butt. I'll show you what I mean. So like, let's say that you're trying to build a Mario star and you have to do like one here and then one here on each side and then go down. See how it's kind of hard to tell where the next square is going to be? So it just makes it a total pain in the butt. And what's really annoying is the trees always conform differently. Like they always, sometimes you can place a tree there and it looks like really, thick and it blooms out, and then other times it's got like one leaf on it sticking out the ground. It's like, what the hell, dude? Seriously? These ones also, these are really good if you're trying to cover like areas by water because they kind of blotch out on the ground like that. Let's see. I'm going to deal with the majority of this later. I just wanted to kind of get it going here. Okay, so as you can see, this is the key here. That part will be fixed, but I did put a few homes here. I don't know if I'm going to keep this walkway here. I haven't decided if it looks good or not. It's kind of hard. Those walkways are a pain in the ass to get to look good, I think. The other one would probably look better. The one, let's see, where is it? This one here. I just don't have as many of them, so I didn't put them there. But I don't know. We'll see. I might just do something different here. But right now it doesn't look as much like a peace sign as it did yesterday because I took out a bunch of stuff. Okay, so the next thing, I don't think I've done much on the cactus map since we last were here. Let's see. Okay. So when we did this last time, I had started a Mickey Mouse head right here, which I have screenshots on our Facebook page. But I haven't decided what I want to do with this. I did do this is the outline of the Mario star. So if you guys want to screenshot that, you can, or you can get it on Google. But see what I'm saying about outlining it in the ponds first? Because if you try to do it like I said with the trees, it's kind of like, I'll show you. It was a major pain in the ass. I'm like, are you serious? So you start there, right? That would match the top. And then you would do one over, one down, one over, one down, like that. But see how it doesn't look good like that? It looks like shit, huh? So I did it with the water first, and then what you do is you go through and you just go like this, and you just fill it in with the trees, preferably yellow, obviously. And then when you get to the part with the eyes, you just do the eyes a different color, and then you can fill the water in around it. That's usually what I do. So the yellow one, I'll show you. And anybody who's done some cool designs with these walls, if you guys want to post them to our Facebook page, feel free, because I have not... One, I don't have enough currency to just sit here and buy wall pieces. But the only walls so far that I actually like are the latest ones, the sand ones. But the price on these are just ridiculous, dude. Like, come on, man. Seriously? It's a little bit over the top. They need to give us some grass or flowers or, you know what I mean? Like some patches of roses or something. Some better landscaping items would be nice. Because it's such a huge part of designing the landscaping category that even the like transportation category, that one seems to be, that one, and I'm surprised gambling, you know, those two, they could do some pretty cool shit. Like some decent hot air balloons, or do like the Maxis Man as a hot air balloon, like his head or something, or do like a SimCity one. They could do all kinds of cool shit. Trains with train tracks that you build around your city. Some buses. I don't know. It's got to be something. Dirt bike track. Okay. Hey, Roberts, what's up? Alrighty, let's see. Give me just a second and we will go to my main map. Also, for those of you guys who were wondering what that new castle looks like, you have to buy, hang on. You have to put it on a road with water. Because I've had a lot of people asking why they can't place it. That's why. So usually what they do is anytime there is, hang on, anytime a building requires water, I don't even remember where I put that stupid thing. I don't even know if it's in parks. I can't remember. They usually show water underneath of the building in the menu. I think it's on my main map, to be honest with you. But it would be cool if they gave us more of those that require the water. I put some up on the key design you guys just saw. And I have a bunch of them on my main map. Let's see. I'm going to be doing design review videos next week, or, well, maybe this week. But those of you guys who have been working on your city, like doing designs, even if it's nothing like super fancy or you're not done, just take some, I'll put it on the video. If you want to include your city name there, I'll just put out your city name and your pictures. Alright, Let's buy this. As you can see, I haven't collected my tokens today. Jesus. I haven't been on since last night. Like late. No, yeah, it was pretty early last night. I collected my lovely winnings from the contest, which was like 15 airport items. Okay. Oh, well. Alrighty then. That's the highest score I've ever got, and I didn't even try very hard. Go figure, right? So this is the new challenge. We're going to do that today, but just give me just a second here. I want to show you guys oh, well, it's dark. Hold on. Let's collect these, and then I'll show you guys the Mario star and what we got going on here. And then we'll go over and do that design challenge. You know, I stopped putting as much effort into it because of the fact that it just doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to make a difference. But still, I mean, just for something to do, I will usually at least attempt to do something with it. Just because I like how it picks up everything afterwards. The only thing I hate is that I don't like tearing apart my city to pick things up. And that shit drives me crazy. Okay, so this area here, I had moved something, and I don't remember why or what it was, but let's see. I started that, right? I think I did. Yeah, okay. That's an easy 3K task. I'm just trying to get to that building that's near the end of the pass. I don't care about everything else. I mean, I don't even care much for that, but it'll be something I can do with the design, the castle thing. Okay. So many of you guys may have noticed that there's this new style menu thing here. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, it's kind of a pain in the butt because it's all you can easily scroll past and get over to this part and accidentally buy a lot of coins. That is the worst, dude, is when you buy the cash to coin bundles. Such a waste of cash. Okay. Let's see. There's that. Just need one more. I don't have very many Omega items, as you can see. I hate Omega. You have no idea. I wasted so much, like, just coins and shit building Omega up at the beginning when I had no clue what I was doing. Alright. Let's claim that, and then see what we got going on here. Do that. Alright, we're going to lay down textiles because I have an assignment for it, and then we're going to go to the design map. You know, the Frosty map's probably one of the most frustrating maps to design on because of the shape of it and because of the fact that the snowy parts, as cool as they are, they also make everything kind of blend in a bad way. Okay. Let's see. Let's do that. I'm going to save some metal and plastic for those upgrades over there. Trying to burn up these saps. I usually try to restock my halfway decent items for the next round of comms so I can help the people in my group. Because I don't really, play competitively. Alright, let's go to the design screen. So, let's see. Minimum population is 3,000. Roads and services working. Duh. Minimum of 2 buildings in the gambling category. All residents covered by transportation and a minimum pop of 10,000. Okay. No, we're not buying that. So, did we start that? I think we did. I always double check because, like, it sucks when you... Okay, that's annoying. Open. It doesn't let you... Why did it even put it there if it's not going to let me open it? That's retarded. Alright. Another thing I noticed last time was... Hang on just a second here. Let's build... We'll do cactus. A couple cactus here. Let's see. What else? Sunny. So usually what I do with the design challenges that I've noticed is you can get away with 10,000 pop with just buying an additional one of each of the smallest services. So if you use the ones they give you and then you buy one more of each of the small ones, you can get 10,000 pop easily between those three. So let's see. Police, fire. We'll fix them here in just a second. And health. Okay. So let's figure out where we're going to put the services. I think we're going to do the services. Let's do it along the back. Okay. All right. Last time on the design challenge, I couldn't bulldoze one of my houses or any of my houses. It was ridiculous. All right, we're going to bulldoze this for just a second. I don't pay for the road upgrades on the design challenge screens. I try to just keep them to where they don't need the road upgraded, but let's see. Depends. I guess it would depend on how many buildings you build up. I just go for the minimum amount. All right, we're going to put houses probably... let's see. Do something. I don't even know what we're doing yet, so it's kind of hard to tell. Let's start over here. So usually what I try to do, because if you pay attention, you'll notice that, see the green square? They're different sizes per service. So, I'll show you what I mean. Like this one here, you can see where the square is going to be, right? Then you've got this one, and you want to get as much of it covered in one area. So like that one going there would cover all that stuff. Hang on, let's see. Fire. Okay. Usually what I try to do is I try to go as far as I can and then make sure that I have, yeah, see that one? Here, let's try this. So we can go over to there and have fire coverage, right? Yeah, okay. Go with that. Fire, police, and then health. Okay, so we just need the services to connect. Where? We need better bridges, I know that. Getting so bored of these same stupid bridges. Okay. Now, I gotta connect this to the main road. For now, we're just gonna go like that. Alright. Get this covered. Trying to just make sure everybody's done complaining, and then we can deal with what we're gonna do here. Go with that. Alright. Now, we gotta figure out what in the hell, why is this way down here? Bulldoze this out. You know, a lot of it too, for me, what's frustrating is having to pick up the stuff in your other maps. What they should do is just give us like a menu that has whatever buildings we're allowed to use in it, and that way everybody has an equal chance, you know? Because a lot of like the newer players, they don't have a lot of stuff. Be a lot easier. And then you wouldn't have to worry about tearing apart your whole damn screen, because that shit sucks. Okay. Let's see, what the hell? I don't think that one's going to be able to be there. I'll probably have to put it up here. So, what do we need? We had to do gambling. This one's the one that goes for the cactus map, but this one kind of looks like it should go with the cactus map. So we have to have 2 casinos. This one, I like this casino, but like I said, it's just, when you see them all the time, it gets really boring. So, let's do the, we'll do the casinos back here as like an entrance for the water or something. Okay. That's 2. Yeah, we have enough there. Okay. Do this. Which way is that one? Oh, why it looks different. The hell? Oh, it's different because it's a different level. Duh. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Okay. I usually try to upgrade these ones because if you look, they do more pop boost, more epic pointers. So if you guys are, trying to get some decent pointers for your epics, if you upgrade these, they do pretty good. They can go up to 5 points. They're just really expensive. So I recommend getting all of your regional trees before dealing with that. I think I have enough to do. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Wait. Yeah, I do. I have enough to upgrade it again. No, I don't. Oh, it's a wave one. Duh, I kept thinking it's cactus. Okay. So we've got that. We'll do landscape. I think we're going to go with... Since it's a cactus map, let's go with the more... Put that out there somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but it's going to go out here somewhere. that. These ones are pretty cheap. I think they're just coins, like 8,000 coins or something. Okay. Let's go with, put this down here for a minute. Trying to decide how I want to break out this long ass road here. Let's refresh that. For those of you guys who, hang on, where's that stupid design thing? Transportation. Okay. So this one is a 3-pointer for epics. See how I have 45 of these stupid things? That's because I had to boost my pop. But, let's see. All of these are your regional hotspots that can be upgraded, but again, like, they're expensive, so. This one was the last one I unlocked, so I haven't got a whole lot of upgrades done on that one, and I've been just trying to buy trees, so. I think I'm going to move this over, and then we'll put this here puts out, I'll show you, puts out a metal hot air balloon thing. You'll see it fly around here in a minute. Maybe we'll do a different casino on this side. No, that looks like shit. Hold on. Look better at the other one, huh? Okay. Let's get the water here. A lot of my water is on my limestone map. Let's get that. Just gotta decide what I want to do with the water. Okay. Let's go that way. Actually, hang on. Let's try something here. Let's move this. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have... Let's see. All right, how about this? Let's do... Just a second here, so I can pull this up. Okay. Hang on. I'll read that in just a second, Rose. Hold on. Okay. If you guys are camping and you have enough experience left in your bar to participate in the design challenge because you want the buildings, then I would do them. Okay, so like when you do them for the contest, they almost always come back like right away, the stupid challenges, and it's risky because they could come in with a higher value. So like let's say you have a design challenge at 1600. You, depending obviously of course what's in your list, you may want to just hold off and leave it sit because it usually comes right back. But if it's there worth like 2,400, then I'd do it. That being said, it would be better if the ultimate goal is for you guys to do it for the buildings, then that would be what you would want to do. You wouldn't want to wait for the contest of mayors. Just do whatever you have to do to get whatever buildings it is that you want. It doesn't really make sense to like try to pair up the two. Does that make sense? Like if you can, great, but I would just make sure you get whatever it is that you were trying to get in the first place. And I wouldn't upgrade any more than you absolutely have to. Like, let's say that you're going for, if you look at the, wrong button. If you look at the rewards here, like this one, if you're going for this, don't proceed on and get this garbage, because most of the time you're not going to hit the end of this, even if you do manage to submit the bonus stuff every round, which a lot of you guys can't because you don't have the other categories unlocked. Unless your designs rank over like 3.5 stars each time or whatever, you're not going to have enough to hit the end. So it's not even worth it for the other 2 levels. So I would just stop once you hit whatever building it is you want, because you may have enough experience to go into the next design pass. It looks like what they're going to be doing is giving us old Contest of Mayors buildings to, like this one is an old Contest of Mayors building, and then giving us one new building. That's what they've been doing so far. So we'll see what they do next time. But this one, I'll show you guys what it looks like. See if you guys want it. It does move. I think this one's really cool. So as you can see, it kind of rotates and it's got like the arms that move and stuff. This was a lot of the reason why I proceeded to, submit designs for this one, and because I'm not camping, so it doesn't really matter. But the next one, it also looks pretty cool. The Alien movie set. That one was, to me, it looked like an umbrella when I first saw it. Somebody had hacked the game back when they had leaked the Pink Princess Castle. And this one looked just like a freaking umbrella or something when I first saw it. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to wait to collect those. But yeah, no, like this one to me looks really cool. I don't know why you wouldn't want to go for it, but it's kind of guyish, I guess. So I could see why a lot of girls wouldn't be into it, but I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. Give me just a second here. Mario Pixel Star. Okay. They've also got, that's kind of a cool star. They've got a couple different versions of the Mario star if you guys type it in on Google. Let's see. That's the one I did before. Trying to see if there's another one that looks a little bit better. That one looks interesting. It's like a rainbow one. Okay. Let's go with we could try to make the Super Mario Luma from the Super Mario Galaxy. They also did a black star. Or we could do that. Let's see. What else do they got? I don't think we could do the question mark box because we don't have anything that's white. Damn, there's so much cool pixel art you guys can do. You could do like the Twitch sign. Alright, let's go with... I'm going to show you guys how to do a different style Mario star here. Okay. Let's see. We're going to bulldoze this road out for a minute. They're going to be yelling at us, but that's okay. We'll figure it out here in just a sec. Okay. So, we've got, we're going to start at the top, and we're going to do 2 ponds here. Let's see. Just want to make sure it's kind of, I mean, I guess I could make room if it's if it ends up not being enough. Okay, so we're going to put 2 ponds here. That's going to be the top of the star. We're doing a different shaped star than the one I have on my map. It's going to be the same general thing. It's just shaped a little different on top. Okay. Then we're going to go 1 notch over with 2 down. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. We don't have enough ponds. We're gonna have to go grab some. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that ain't right. So 1, 2. That goes up. Okay, my bad. I knew that looked weird. I'm like, what the fuck? So 2, 4, 6. Right? Why does that look like it's off? Maybe it's just me. One looks longer than the other. Maybe not. Alright. I might be able to do it with... Oop, wrong one. No, we're going to do it with ponds. I'm not even going to risk that. Let's go... This one's got a little taller, I think. Let's see. But there's like a lot. I would type in maybe green pixel art. You could probably do a really cool alien head or something. I think this one had. As you can see, this is the original one I did. We shouldn't need too many more, actually. We already got most of the top part done. This is where we need like a highlight and pick up all button. Freaking ridiculous. Okay, getting there. I don't want to have to come back. That shit'll piss me off. You know what's really annoying, honestly, is I don't know why they don't allow us to do the chat stuff from the design screen. It's freaking ridiculous. Because so many times, like, I'll be designing on the design screen and it's like, dude, I can't even, like, see group member requests or, you know, if anybody needs anything. It's just super stupid. I don't know why they did that. Okay. We should be getting damn close. Might as well just pick up the rest, huh? Okay. Let's go back to... You could also probably do the one-up mushroom, maybe. I don't know. And it's dark. Of course it's dark. Alright. Good thing is when you're doing it like this, you can actually see. So we need to put one notch down on each side. And then we've got 1, 2 going diagonal. 2, 2. Okay. Then we've got another diagonal with 2 down. So like this. I usually try to do it mirroring it like this, like one each side at a time, rather than going like clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, let's see. So we've got to do... Why does that not look right? No, that's right. Okay. Sometimes the way the pawns look, it looks weird. See what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? That's gonna drive me nuts. Sometimes if you move stuff around, it fixes it, but looks like it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, so we've got the 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we need one more. Then we've got 1, 2 again, and then 2 over. Okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ah! There we go. 4. We do 3. Okay. I don't know why this side's just being such a pain in the ass. It's 1, 2, 3. Then we go up a notch for 2. Hang on, I'll answer you in just a second here. We got 1, 2. Okay. Good. It ended up kind of working out there, but not down here. What the hell? That's right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Huh. Okay, we'll deal with that here in a little bit. It'll look a little different once we put the trees in. Okay, let me answer some of your guys' questions here. Okay, so Ethan. Okay, so Ethan, in the Missy's Building Guide video, I don't know if you've seen it, but the Platinum video, I tell you guys in that video that you guys need to unlock as much of your land as possible before you get to Mega. The reason for that is because that 2K task is it is always in your list, pretty much. If you can, try to get as much of it unlocked before you get to Mega, because otherwise what's going to happen is you get roughly about 4 2K tasks in your list at one time. And if you already have one taken up all the time with land that you can't unlock because you don't have enough dozer to do it, then it's just another setback when you get to Mega. So yes, you need to try to unlock as much of it as you can before you get to Mega. Now that's kind of difficult, but the more the better, and that way if you do end up in Mega with land unlocks, you can get, if you have like 5 or 10 left, then you can try to get those done as quickly as possible. In terms of what you asked, Loki, what happens if we don't participate in the contest of mayors and in war just by only increasing storage and normal gameplay? Well, that depends on what your city goals are. Are your city goals designed? Are they, what is it that you want out of your city? Because if you don't participate in the contest of mayors, basically you only participate in war for the purpose of the contest, right? Unless you actually get enjoyment out of war. And in that case, you would be playing war, but you obviously don't get enjoyment out of war, which is why you don't want to play war. So, in terms of normal gameplay, what exactly do you plan to achieve without having those valuable resources? For example, if you wanted to have a really badass looking city, but you didn't want to participate in the contest, how are you going to have a cool city if you never have anything to buy, like stuff with? Like if you never have any platinum keys, you never have any cash. You're not going to be able to buy any cool buildings because you're not going to have any resources. So basically what's going to happen if you don't participate in the contest at a lower level, you're going to be in a situation where you're always buying cash with normal money, but then basically you also really have nothing to do. Like you have no goals. You have what are you doing? You're just making coin for what? Are you doing epic projects and speeding up production? But essentially that just does coin. You'll never be able to buy your maxes unless you want to fork out like $100. I mean, I guess a lot of you guys, what you should do before you decide like what parts of the game you want to cut out is realize that first off, every part of the game has a purpose, and you have to analyze it and utilize it for that purpose. The war has a purpose and has a way to benefit your gameplay if you utilize those specific aspects of it, unless it's for pure entertainment. And in that case, that's what everybody here should be doing, is figuring out what your city goals are. What type of game do you want? What type of playstyle do you want? If you're somebody who wants an Omega City or a War City or anything like that, still follow the Missy's Building Guide because it's going to be the best possible way to achieve any goal. So yeah, I would definitely, if you're wanting a city full of trees, if you're talking like, regionals and things of that nature, I would definitely still follow the Missy's Building Guide. It's going to be the best way for you to achieve those goals. You're basically stacking up as many resources as you can and banking in as much as possible. And doing that at level 24, following my guide, is going to be the easiest way. Otherwise, you're looking at spending a lot of real money. And I don't know what level your city is now, but, it may already be in a situation where it's kind of, that ship has sailed kind of thing. I don't know what you got going on. So it's hard to say without seeing your exact situation. But everything has its purpose. Okay, so this is the outline of the star that we're doing here. I don't know what we're going to fill it in with just yet, but let's see. A lot of my trees are sitting on my other maps. This one it looks like this one I have a lot of. So let's say that you wanted to uh, replace these with trees and just outline it with trees. Like I said, I usually outline it with the pawns first because it looks better. Um, Makes it a little easier. But you can also just fill it in. See how like weird they conform? It's kind of a pain in the ass. Let's just keep the pawns there for now, and we'll fill it in with trees. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I am following the Missy's Building Guide. The Missy's Building Guide Platinum. I don't know if you've seen it, but there was recent changes made to the Missy's Building Guide, and there is no longer a storage requirement to go past level 18. So basically, you're going to speed level to 24, and you're going to camp level 24 with any amount of storage. You actually are going to be able to increase your storage faster doing that than you would if you camped at level 18. And this also allows you to get those wins in Mega faster because you can get those tokens unlocked. A lot of people were having troubles getting high scores in Mega because they just didn't have they couldn't speed up their production, and they were wasting their limited time assignments by not being a high enough level and being able to achieve things quick enough. So it's just easier on you for the terms of the contest if you go up to level 24. Okay, so let me ask you this. Why is population important to you? Like what I guess my point is do you just like having a high population, or do you think that it holds some significance to your gameplay, or what? Because truthfully, high population is really useless when it in terms of efficiency is what I mean. But if it's important to you just for something to do, then okay. But in terms of the game itself, high population has no benefit to your gameplay. In fact, it is more of a setback than anything because then you just end up paying more for services. I mean, think of it this way. You have more people to what? Get more taxes? You don't get shit for taxes. So, especially not once you do the conversion from services to population. So, unless that number is important to you just for shits and giggles, then I think what it really comes down to is a lot of people, they end up in a situation where they screwed up the first time around, like we all did. And rather than just restarting and having a badass game, they choose to just suffer through it and then just give up a lot of aspects of the game, and then they're just miserable. And so they come across my channel, and then they finally get convinced to restart, and they're like, damn, dude, I should have done this a long time ago. I'm actually having fun, all that stuff. So it really does make a huge difference if you just bite the bullet and restart and realize, like, hey, I screwed up the first time. We all do. And just make the game about actually accomplishing stuff, and being efficient. It also doesn't help that a lot of the advice out there is just terrible. I was watching a walkthrough this morning that somebody did, and just the advice that he's giving right off the bat, it's terrible. And it's like, now I'm going to have to correct all that. Don't listen to him. It's terrible advice. If anything, like, people should be screaming from the rooftops, watch Missy's videos. Stop following these idiots. But basically, what everybody should do is just figuring out, like, what type of city they want. If they want design, if they just want to play strictly for war. I mean, even if you did just want a high pop city, you need if that's the case, if that's really your main goal, and that's what you find fun, then you're going to want to convert all of your regular residentials to epic projects and do a grid layout. And that'll get you the most. Yeah. Build it with Smith, exactly. Okay, let's see. So, we've got... We're going to do the outline here with the... As you can see, I'm too lazy to go get my other trees. I usually buy a bunch of these anyways. Okay. Let's go with that. Well, you know, it shows. It just frustrates me because the advice, when you give bad advice, it spreads like a wildfire. And what's more frustrating is he, and like many others, they're giving advice that's really bad. And it goes out to all these people, and then those people regurgitate whatever it is they heard from him. And it spreads like a freaking wildfire. And it's like, dude. And what's really frustrating is like, okay, for example, in the beginning part of his video from yesterday or 11 hours ago when he posted it, he said that there was a part in the video where he was talking about how many homes you want to have with yellow hats, like that need upgraded. And he said that you need to have or you want to have 5 or 6. And my first question is why? Why 5 or 6? Why not 8 or 9? Why not 2 or 3? What's the difference? What significance does it matter? Like, why does it matter if you have 10 homes ready for upgrade or 2? It doesn't matter. There's no logic behind his answer. His answer was 5 or 6, but why? Why 5 or 6? Why not 2? Is it hurting your game to have 8 or 9 houses needing upgraded, or what? Like, he just threw a number out there. It's like throwing shit at a wall and hoping it sticks. It's like, dude, there's no logic behind that advice whatsoever. And it's shit like that. And people follow it, and they're like, oh, okay. And then they start saying, you need to have 5 or 6 houses ready for upgrade at all times. It's like, why? You know, why do I need to? What benefit does that have to my game? None. It has none. Okay? It's shit like that. And I can't tell you how much bad advice there is out there. This is probably one of the most played games that has the worst advice. It really does. Because even when you go to like Reddit or all these other forums, you know, it's that bad. It really is that bad. All right. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, how do I explain it? That it's a game where you just kind of do what you want, in a sense. Like, a lot of people feel like there's no right or wrong way to do things. But there kind of is, you know, if you want to be successful. I mean, if you want to see... I had a guy in the comments tell me that it was impossible to max out your storage in 3 months without a feeder. And I'm like, dude, I have a whole group of people that are doing it, have done it, I've seen it millions of times. And his response to that was that they were only capable of maxing out their storage in 3 months because they bought the mayor's pass. Now, a normal person would hear that and go, yep, that must be the reason. I hear that and I think, all right, let's calculate it up. How many storage pieces do you get per pass? And then multiply that by 3 months. And then look at the amount of storage you need, the pieces, to max out their storage in 3 months. Getting 75 pieces for one upgrade, and you get, what, like 15 in the pass at best? And that's with the other passes, the side passes and stuff. I mean, even so, even if you got 100 storage pieces, which you don't, that's barely one upgrade. So to say that that's the reason why they upgraded in 3 months, that's just ignorant. That proves right there that that person doesn't think before they speak, right? And it's things like that. So then they say that, and then somebody else goes to it, and it's just like, dude, it is absolutely possible. In fact, feeders are normally a setback because you end up putting more time and energy into hunting global and getting your stuff through a feeder versus doing good at the contest, right? So a lot of people will camp below, like, let's say level 18 to hunt storage rares where they have less depots accessible and they don't get the group reward. You know, you have a legendary chest that you're not banking in on every week. That's ridiculous. Why would you want to do that? You know? I guess you just got to think outside the box. And a lot of people just don't. Okay, I'm trying to think of what we're going to do here. I didn't put eyes on this star. I decided to not. But what I'm thinking is, let's see. Trying to think of what we're going to do here. If we're going to put some stuff around the star. I think we'll put something at the top. And then maybe along here. Wonder how well you could outline this. How terrible it would look. That looks awful. Okay. It's like road upgrades, you know? Why pay for road upgrades when you don't have to? That's just nonsense. Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing here. We've got the Mayor's Pass. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that stupid thing yet. Let's connect that to the main. Where's the main road here? I think we can bring it up and around. Let's move this. We'll just go like this. Connect it all the way around. That's a long ass drive. Okay. We're going to take this out because that looks like shit. You can also use the bridges for docks, like for boats or whatever. For those of you who have trouble placing bridges, I have videos where I explain all the ways that bridges can form and work, because they can be kind of a pain in the butt. Yep. It's just... He's positive about it because, okay, look. Both him and Samantha are EA game changers. They aren't there to provide good advice or have you be successful. They are there to put on a fake act. That, hi guys, how you doing? You know, like, people are so gullible. They just want a happy face to stick on their channel and just be happy, and they get away with giving bad advice because they're so nice and happy about it. If I was to come on here and give advice like that, everybody'd be like, are you serious? Why this? Why? They'd be tearing it apart. But then you go look at, you know, the comment section on their stuff, and they're like, you're the best, you're a pro, you're just happy. It's like, dude, you guys are that gullible? Come on now. It's terrible advice. Say it like it is. Don't be a butt kisser. A people pleaser. I can't stand people pleasers, dude. I just can't. I guess it's my bitch personality. I just call it how it is. If you give bad advice, I'm going to say you're giving bad advice, dude. I'm not going to sit here and be like, but you're nice. I mean, so what? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, asshole. Your stupid nice attitude got me screwed. Yeah, this is why Missy's not a counselor. This right here is why Missy doesn't work a suicide line. So, you want to hang yourself. Tell me why. My life sucks. Is it ever going to get better? Nope. I better do it now. It's only going to get better from here on out. I mean, worse. Yeah, words of encouragement. And you know, a lot of people would consider that pessimism or pessimistic. I consider it realist. I'm not necessarily a downer. I'm just being realistic. Realistically, life sucks. Maybe I am a pessimist. Oh. No, we're all happy. Okay, what am I doing? Let's see. Got me off on a tangent here. Just over here going off about Ding Dong with Smith. Ding dong, I got my hard hat on. Still got thumped on the head too hard. Okay, what are we doing here? Better not have more than 5 houses ready for upgrade or all hell's gonna break loose with your game. This stupid Tokyo Tower is like one of the ugliest things in the game, I think. And this thing's just obnoxious. I'm gonna run a Missy rant channel. Let's see. And you know what's really funny? Is they have like all these Facebook pages where you're supposed to be able to post your advice for people. And my advice isn't allowed on any of those. Because why, you ask? Because I'm not an EA game changer. And I'm like, really? That's interesting. So why is it that my fans go and post like my videos and you block them from your group too? But that's what the group's supposed to be for, is it not? Like, what the hell? Let's see. You know, I wanted to do like an abandoned amusement park map where I don't know how I'm going to do it though, but like take all the amusement stuff that we've got and just put it out on like this deserted map with a bunch of trees and like no roads and like some swampy stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Trying to think of what is this? Oh, that's that new movie set thing. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Got the stupid cowboy stuff. This doesn't really match. Let's see. Try to get this out. When all else fails, just smother your map in trees and make it look good. Let's see. I think we're gonna... If we put one of the floating lanterns on this side, let's see, like this, on each side, they would float up over the top of the star. At least now he's facing a certain direction. I don't know why they did the building like that, but whatever. Okay. The hell? Why is it not facing the right way? Oh, duh, it's not. There we go. Okay. Let's go with... Just trying to see how this looks if I kind of go that way with the trees. And of course it's dark. Why wouldn't it be dark? It's always dark. Fucking stupid game. I mean, seriously, they're like, oh, would you like to see what you're doing? Lights out. Bastards. Okay. Where is the... I only have one of those on here, of course. Like that. All my trees are on my limestone map. That thing is like smothered in trees, dude. These ones are kind of a pain in the ass. The bright green ones. I mean, they look cool, but they're a little much sometimes. Especially in the 4-packs. They look really good singly, but in the 4-packs, they're a little bit much. Let's do that. Know what we're going to put up top just yet. I'm out of green trees. Let's see, what the hell? My least favorite tree is this Joshua tree here. Okay. Let's go with that, and I don't know if we're going to keep those bright green ones there just yet. We'll see. That does not match. Try to throw out some darker colors here. Feel like Bob Ross of SimCity. Happy little bush over here. A stupid little thing over here. Okay. That's not staying there. Trying to figure out where we're going to put at the top of the star. I'm going to surround those in trees. Bob Ross. I used to watch him when I was younger. Fall asleep to... Dude, he makes it look so easy. It's like, motherfucker, I can't even paint a stick man. Okay, and he's over here painting some just masterpiece. And he makes it look like it's just nothing. Like, no big deal. You're over there with a smudge on your canvas going, no sir. My bush is not happy. I'm not even going to make a dirty joke about that. I'm going to get kicked off YouTube. If you got a bush, you ain't happy. Let's just say that. You should not have a bush. Okay, let's see. Your bush looks like shit, man. Your girl ain't gonna be happy there, Ethan. Yep, this video is not rated for children. Okay. Be like, I got linoleum, bitch. Oh my god. Yep, I'm going to hell. Thanks a lot, Tanya. I see you over there laughing. Hey! I didn't know we had this on here. I forgot. Alright, let's... Tell me this park isn't obnoxious looking. I mean, was I the only one that thought that? Seriously? Like, come on. Yeah, you did it. There we go. I hate how, like, certain things, like, don't work the way I want them to. Okay, what else do we got? What other parks do we got here? My aunt used to tell me, you should be a stand-up comedian. I'm like, no. You're crazy. She's like, you should. You're funny. I'm like, no. No, I'm not. Nobody gets my sense of humor. It's very dry. I usually get kicked out of places or damned to hell. Oh, what's up? Your name looks familiar. I've probably talked to you before. Is this that Mayday Park? Dude, Mayday in Seattle is nothing like this. Okay? Let me just tell you that. It would be like protesters getting maced and shit. That's what Mayday is in Seattle. They're like, Mayday's coming. We've got 97,000 police officers marching the streets of Seattle and people acting like apes. Stand up. Ah! Shit. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? We've got the top part. I don't know if... You know what I might do is take out the pond. Here, let's try something here. See if I can make it blend better. Although I don't have enough trees to make it blend better. Unless I want to go stupid tree hunting. Which I really don't want to do. Let's see. Shut up. Just the ones in front of the roads, because they look like shit. Blame SimCity for not having a pick up all button. I just hate seeing the front of the roads. They look terrible. It's like a pet peeve or something. Okay. We're running out of these types of trees, so we're going to have to blend in some of those. I don't know why that's not letting me. Must have something there. It's just not showing up. Okay. What the hell? Why is there an empty space on my map? Oh my god, you saw that, you guys. That was BS. Yeah. They're like, damn it, this lady's costing us money. Someone shut her up. I'll be assassinated. Okay. Outline the star in garbage. Alrighty, good to go. Now we're out of those trees. And I am not going to spend all day picking up stupid trees for some stupid challenge. So we're just going to put what we got out there. The hell with the rest of it. And it's dark. God. I'm so sick of that shit. Like, and look at that. You see that? Like, that tree is like 10 times the size that the others are. Like, who decided the big bush, little bush fetish in this game? You know, like here's your weed of a tree, and then here's your big, like, bush. Like, what the hell? They're like, here, if you put it here, it's gonna look like a stick in the ground, but if you put it over here, it's gonna look like a blooming flower. Lights out. Smooth those. Okay. We also have another spot in the group since we had an idiot join yesterday that couldn't follow the rules. He was booted. So if anybody that would like to join that is competent enough to follow the rules, I mean, dude, you don't watch the group rules video and be like, yeah, I watched the video, you know, where you said to say the amount every time you ask for items. I only spoke 3 times in the group this morning, and all 3 times I broke the rules, because I'm an idiot. Then when I got called out on it, I went and hid like a baby. Idiots don't make it very long in Missyland. Okay. And that's why there's so many He-Man Missy hater clubs. Hold on, I think I hear somebody bitching about EA. Let me go open that. Yeah, no kidding. I agree. They're like, oh, here's some old buildings. Have those. And then they don't even give us the good ones. Like, dude, I don't know if anybody here has seen my video where I go through all the old buildings, like the first season and stuff. They had some badass stuff back in the day. Like the hot air balloons with the hearts and shit. Now it's like all garbage. Like, look at this. Transportation category. It's puny. Like, what is this nonsense? There's nothing here. They need to seriously put me in charge. I'll fix the game. Make it playable again. Like, dude, the Ferris wheel. You know how many badass, like, amusement park things they could do? Even, like, the bridges, the castles, they should do drawbridges. Like I've been saying for a long time, give us, kind of like how they gave us walls, but give us train tracks and then let us buy train cars, or design your own hot air balloons, or just all kinds of shit. Different, honestly, a lot of landscaping stuff would be nice. Like if you could have boats that actually move around your water or something, or different types of boats. Maybe buy alligators for in the water. Or have like something with like a sand castle. That would be dope. They should do it like a cool sandcastle, not this stupid shit they gave us. Or they should give us snowmen. That'd be cool for the Frosty map. Like a big snowman, you know? Or like a snowball thing. Santa with reindeer. That'd be tight. That like flies around your map or something. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what to put here. The Space Needle. They need to do the Space Needle. I know I'm a Seattle person, but still. Or like a really badass haunted castle, like a black one with like bats that flies around it with like a blood moon at the top or something. Burn, no wonder I'm freezing. My AC is on. Okay, let's see. What? And like this. What is this? Who wants a stupid... Really? Give us a Jurassic Park or something. Let's see. What do we got here? They could do a better snow globe than that. I'm trying to figure out what to put here. Where's that stupid thing? Let's keep that out there. I think we're going to go with something. We're just going to fill it in with something from the Mayor's Pass. Let's move this. Like that. Actually, that's going to have to go like over there somewhere because it's in my way. Alright, Mayor's Pass. This thing here is obnoxious. Okay? Not sure what we're going to do with that, but let's go with light. Some better mountain stuff would also be pretty cool. I don't know what this clock thing is stupid. I don't like that. I don't like these two either. Let's put that there. Trying to see what else we got. I'm just gonna start filling shit in here because I'm getting sick of this. No. I think we'll put that there. Just move this. What else do we got? Garbage. Okay. Landmarks. We need to build these up at some point here. Let's see, what do we got? Cactus home. I think we're just going to fill that bottom part in with probably like trees or something. Man, I am running out of trees. I'm really running out of trees here. I mean, honestly though, like, The game's been around 6 years. You think by now we would have had a way to instant message, block people, have an account. That shit, I'm never going to get over that not having an account thing. That is just stupid. Having to do everything through Facebook is dumb. Especially when you can't, like, overwrite your shit, so you have to make a whole new Facebook. They're like, but you can just bulldoze all of your roads and hard work. That's how you restart. It's like, no, dude. That does not help me. That's funny, though. Bulldoze all my hard work. That's how you fix the game. Not. That's what they tell people. If you want to restart, to just bulldoze all your work. Don't worry about making a new city. It's like, dude, how stupid do you think I am? Come on now. Okay. This needs to go. So what did we have to do? We had to have transportation. Okay, we've got everything. We just need the population. That's all. All right, that'll be easy. Just build up houses. And you guys, if you guys are doing this for, the least experience possible, just put as many of pop boosters around it as you can. Like the ones that have a lot. Like this one's 65, but it's kind of big. There's some smaller ones with higher pop boost. Most of them are already... Wait. I haven't figured out where I want to put the animal sanctuary. Let's see. 35, 45, 55... This one isn't bad. It's only four squares and it's like 65% pop boost. Let's see. Probably just going to take this out actually. What are we doing? That's gonna go away. That there. See if I can fit something halfway decent over here. Not sure what just yet. That doesn't match the theme is the problem. Not that there really is a theme, but if there was one, that wouldn't match it. This mummy thing looks this thing's kind of cool. It's got a high pop boost. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. We'll do those stupid water parks or whatever you call those stupid things. These things. And then we'll just fill it with trees. Can't believe I'm out of trees, dude. I'm going to show you guys my limestone map before we go. And then I'll finish up upgrading those houses later. Damn, dude, I am 100% out of trees. That's crazy. Okay. That is a crappy design challenge, but it's just shit just thrown everywhere, you can tell. Okay, let's go to where I actually put my... I think the map that I'm going to be trying to fix first is going to be limestone. Because... So, okay, I started with this one here, and I just haven't figured out what I want to do, like, in this area. How I kind of want to do, you know, the Supergirl sign, how it's kind of like a weird looking diamond. Do the S, but for SimCity, it would fit perfectly right here. I think that would be kind of cool. But the limestone map is probably the one I like so far the best. So obviously, aside from my capital, of course. But in terms of like regional, I'll show you guys. Once it loads, it's 6 years. Okay. So, this is my limestone map. As you can see, I put a lot more work into this than I do most of them. But, if you look, I've got these little circle roads here. And these work really good because you can put stuff on all four sides and not have all that road in, like, in the view. And then some of these, like the dumpling market or the Rio Carnival, those things, they require the road be on the left or the right hand side for it to face straight, and so that worked out really well with those. But I try to get as much of the roads hidden as possible. Let's see. So right here I've got a lot of, as you can see, this is where all my trees are. I went ahead and did the more Tokyo style, Chinese style stuff on this map. I started going this direction, I just haven't figured out what I want to do on this side yet. But I don't know if I want to extend the water coming from down here or what I want to do. This building here, it looks good if you put it on the front side of the road. Same with, I just haven't figured out what I want to put there. And let's back out just a little bit. I don't know, I just really like the way this one turned out. Up here though, this is where the majority of the city is. So I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to do yet. But I've got that walkway here up front. And then I've got the wall, which I was thinking about like extending the wall, but do like little corner pieces on each side. And then maybe have it go like around the back side or whatever. Try to get those done. Okay. I usually sell the regional items for regional currency so that I have enough to buy more trees. Okay. But yeah, that's the limestone map there. And then the second map over, and I redid the first one. What I want to do here, but this is going to be the main island, so I want it to look really good. But I do like the way this one turned out with the fountain and stuff. Let's see. This area here I might fix up just a little bit. Like some of the trees just don't. You know, these yellow trees, you guys got to be careful when you use these because they get really overwhelming really fast. Like it doesn't take much of them to make it look like there's just too much yellow, if that makes sense. So I try to use like one every now and then to kind of brighten things up. But man, when you use too many, whew, it looks bad. Okay, let's see. These are a pain in the butt to find, mind you. Okay. That might be something that I put over here. I don't know. We'll see. This building is ugly as hell, but it has this little parade that goes with it, so that's why I put it there. As you can see, anything with this little purple flag is going to do the parades. So if you click on a building, you'll get the little icon on the left. That shows you what category it belongs to. If you click that, it opens the category, and then it shows you the little purple flag. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. I don't think I've done, yeah, I do like the parades. There's the donut one. That one's pretty cool. I really like the one that goes with that little purple park. It's really tiny, but the parade is really badass. Okay, this is the Frosty map. As you can see, I've torn it apart again. I did not like the setup that we had going here, so I tore it apart. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this nonsense yet. I've got a lot of Christmas style buildings, and I did like a huge display here at one point. I do like this this building. That one's kind of cool. It's got the little star. But you know, like these aren't even houses, they're just little mayor's buildings. They look like houses though. Let's see. Also, remember you guys, if you do get to a point where you're unlocking regionals after, you know, you've done the Missy's Building Guide and all that, remember that you don't want to set your regionals up for design until after you've unlocked all of the maps. Otherwise, you'll end up in a situation where you don't have enough population, and that would suck. Okay. So for those of you who didn't see it at the beginning of the stream, I'll show you guys again. Wide and the little purple park I have sitting at the front of my map. It's got like a really, I don't know how to word it. It's like a really dense parade, I guess. You'll have all that stuff when you get to that level. It'll unlock all of it. You're not just wasting the rewards. Shit. All right, if the stream locked up, I'll close it down. Sometimes it does that once you hit 2 hours. Oh, it's on? Okay. Usually when you hit about 120 minutes, it shuts off. All right. It's going to shut down soon, but any last questions before I go? Mine says 112 minutes. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here? Oh, also, if you're on my friends list, you guys, please don't buy from my depot unless you ask me. I've had a big problem with that this week. A lot of people have been buying for my stuff. And it's usually like meant for group members or whatever, so. Yeah, I really like this one as well. The Cursed Swamp. Well, here's the thing. If you're at level 16, then storage amount doesn't matter as long as you're below level 24. But the issue that people have is they build the wrong style homes. So as long as you built only regular residential, you're okay. You know, the storage amount doesn't matter as long as you're below level 24. Watch the Missy's Platinum Guide. That's the latest. And just follow that as best you can. if you've built any other type of homes, and like a lot of them, I mean, if you've only built like one or two, that's okay. But if you built like half your homes as Latin, you need to restart because those are unable to be converted into epics, and that's a lot of wasted experience. So I wouldn't worry too much about having to restart then. Yeah, if I was you, definitely anybody here who hasn't seen it, watch the Missy's Building Platinum Guide, that one. You don't want to mess up, and end up in a shitty situation. But basically, during this time, you guys should get to level 18 as soon as possible. Go as fast as you can, get to level 18, get into a group, and start earning a shit ton of war points so that you can unlock. You need to stack up a bunch of war cards. And that way, when you get to Mega, you can unlock those war cards when you get that 3K task. Otherwise, you'll be in Mega, you'll get a 3K war upgrade task for cards, and you'll be sitting there going, well, I have to cancel it because you can't let it sit. And that would suck to have to cancel a 3K war task simply because you didn't earn enough war points to unlock any cards, right? Then when you get to Mega, you should be level 24. Okay? You should not be anything less than level 24 when your first round of Mega. You want to be able to also, I need to tell you guys, anybody who doesn't know this, you should not be unlocking any beach or mountain if you're not in Mega. Okay, those are your limited time tasks. There's only so many of them that you can unlock. You should only be doing that assignment in Mega. It's worth 2,500 points every time. So it's a huge waste for you guys to do it in the lower leagues. Okay? Okay, what's your question about the VU and Club War? The VU disasters are basically, this here is your VU tower. The best way to upgrade it, well, the only way to upgrade it is you launch VU attacks, right? And you earn, see where it says VU points there? It says 2. You earn the VU points every time you launch specific attacks. Then after you've launched so many attacks, you'll be eligible for an upgrade in which you purchase with an obscene amount of coin, okay? I typically tell people to be at right around VU level 8. That's good enough for a level 24 in Mega. You can go higher than that anytime you have coins, but do not put yourself broke to upgrade your VU tower. It's not worth it. If you guys are having issues with coins, watch my production videos about coins because you shouldn't be broke at all. You guys should have no problem with coins, especially if you guys set your roads up to never need upgraded. Getting your roads set up and following the production plan, there's 3 reasons why people are usually broke. They upgrade services constantly because they're constantly upgrading pop. Break that cycle, okay? Secondly, stop upgrading all roads. Third, make sure that you guys pay very close attention to what you're selling and what you're producing for coin. A lot of people make the mistake of producing the high-priced items for coin, not the high-profitable items. Anybody here who hasn't seen the storage management video, you should watch that one. That one is really important. What you sell has a lot to do with how much money you make. If you're selling really good items that don't turn a high profit but sell quickly, you just end up having to make those items back and earn less profit. Okay, so with the Club Wars, the thing is, if you're following the Missy's Building Guide, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to buy, when you go to your war map here, you have a war store. And you're going to want to buy all jackpots with your war simoleons. When you buy the jackpots with your war simoleons, buy the level 1 jackpots. Those go for 10 minutes. That's plenty enough time for you guys to do your attacks. Every time you do launch an attack, try to launch ones. If you look here, this one here, it costs 4 energy. You start with 12. So you can launch this one 3 times within 1 energy bar. And you're going to earn whatever points it's worth, right? Times 3 for that total amount. Don't launch a bunch with the comic hand. Typically the game starts you off with the disco. You can do that one. That one's not bad. Magnetism is really good, you know, because the energy cost is so low, but the amount of war items to launch is a little bit higher. So, I mean, this one is a good disaster, but basically don't waste your jackpots. Don't lay down a jackpot just to hit with the comic hand, right? Try to get as many attacks in as you can. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to collect all of your VU stuff, right? But you're not going to upgrade these cards unless you have an assignment for it. You're going to save them. You can upgrade a couple, you know, just to get you going, of course, so you can earn points. But once you've got a couple high disasters, then just save them all for Mega. And you'll, that's what I mean by limited, because you only have so many that you can do. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically it. The best way to get those disasters is to participate in the contest, and also, if you have any health left on your jackpots, offer them to your clubmates, and or pay attention to when they have open jackpots and kind of jump in on those as well to get some additional points. The VU tower, like I was saying, it's valuable to you. It's a good asset to use. Just make sure that you're upgrading it when you can afford it, because to get this thing to maximum, it's like 2.1 million in coins to go all the way to the very top to level 18. Once you do that and you hit level 30, you'll unlock the little Naxxus statue, which is like a 40% pop boost or something. Might be 50%. But it's in the landmark category. That's free, if you call it free, after you spend 2 million on VU to upgrade it. Right. So, what level is your city? Are you following the Platinum Guide? So essentially, war is the only benefit that war has to the game, if you're not talking entertainment. The only benefit whatsoever is that it's required for the contest. That's it. If you weren't playing the contest, then there would be no benefit for it whatsoever. Because essentially, when the war rewards in the VU Pass, they're all war related, right? So it's kind of redundant in a sense when you blow shit up to earn points to get stuff to blow more stuff up, you know? So it's just basically a waste. The only reason that you benefit from it is because you do your contest to mayor's assignments, and those, by doing those, you win the contest, and therefore you get platinum keys and cash. But if you weren't playing the contest, then there's really no point in playing war. Unless, of course, you actually enjoy playing it, you know? But, yeah, there's really no benefit to it. Same with the population, you know? What benefit does increasing pop past a certain point do for you? You unlock certain aspects of the game, but once you meet those requirements, the population is really pointless. The amount that you get in taxes is nothing compared to what you're going to pay in services. There's plenty of other ways to get money than have to be overpopulated. Yeah, I mean, once you start to realize, like, once you break down the game mathematically, and you realize how much work goes into making coin, like, you know, which items produce the most coin, you start to see how much war really costs. You know, when you have to take regular items and convert them into war items, which convert into war points, which convert into nothing. You're throwing your money away, essentially, you know? Yeah, I mean, the VU tower, the main one you're going to use is going to be the first one, the meteor strike. That one only costs 4 VU items, and you get 3 keys for the repairs. So that's basically the best the best for the repair costs is only medium. And medium is pretty much like nothing. It's like easy. The other ones are a pain in the ass. Alright, any last questions before I go? Because this thing's going to shut off soon anyways. And you guys can always submit questions to our Facebook page. I usually screenshot them and then do a Q&A video. I'm also looking for progress reports. Yeah, I used to play the SimCity 2000 back when I think the cheat code was like, I am a cheater or something. But I actually took some screenshots of the old SimCities. When I first saw SimCity Buildit, I thought, well, that's weird. Because it was all items. And I was used to just placing buildings down and then having taxes be like the main source of income. And once I saw the items, I was like, this is interesting. You know, I didn't like it at first, to be honest with you. I don't have a level 1 tornado. What are you talking about? Me? I have level 3 everything. Alright, you guys. I haven't done the SimCity on PC in a while, but I know you can run this game with like BlueStacks or there's a couple other emulators that you can do. City Skylines I hated. It's the reason I didn't like it. I love the detail I love how much work they put into it in terms of customization. I just don't like the terrain, like the way that they did. It's gloomy. It's very dark, gloomy, and realistic. Whereas this game is more cartoony and colorful, I guess is the word I would use. You know, I just like all the colors in this game compared to City Skylines. City Skylines is more of a realistic city builder. But yeah, I've tried it, and also you can't play City Skylines on phone, so that sucks, you know, and I do everything on my phone, so. When you do everything on your phone, then it kind of sucks when you have a game that's just console. Alright, you guys, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I might do a stream tomorrow. I know I need to get the part 3 of the Contest of Mayors video done, hopefully before tomorrow, because tomorrow's the beginning of COM. I saw like 11 people posted that they won this week from, or on the Facebook page, so that's cool. Anybody who, you know, wins, you're more than welcome to post your win on our Facebook page. A lot of people do that. Or you can post questions or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I said, we do have 1 or 2 spots available for the group. If you're interested, you can join us. You just have to watch the group rules video and follow the rules. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna die. Sid might just kill you guys. I know he's lurking here somewhere. He's always lurking. Alright, you guys.